Brother, I seen your comment and I had to add it to the archives because it's so relevant with the video that I just made. And I agree with you 120%. As a matter of fact, this is what I've been preaching for the longest time. This is how, what you're talking about right here, this is exactly how I became a die-hard Tank supporter. This is why I realized that I was being fake. I'm sitting here asking something of Gervonta Tank Davis that I can't go out and ask the same thing of the so-called face of boxing, whether it's Canelo or Tank. You know what I'm saying? But I've always said that. I said, why would somebody like Tank listen to the boxing public about being competitive, okay, when he has an example of the outcome right in front of his face, okay? People keep asking Tank to be something, but they don't like Devin Haney. Why do I use Devin Haney? Because these two are perfect opposites. That's why I say it's impossible for you to dislike both these guys. You're gonna like one of them. Why? Because they sit at the opposite spectrum of each other. Tank got power, Haney don't got power. Tank, selective, cherry pick. Devin will fight anybody. Okay? Devin moves, listen to this. Devin moves how they are requesting Tank to move. And they wonder why Tank don't move like that. Because Tank team knows better. All this stuff I have said repeatedly over and over again. I even broke down how the meeting goes when you get signed up over there at PBC at Al Haney. Let me show you a little bit of how it goes. Okay? Watch this. Hey, Mr. Haney, can I come in and talk to you for a minute? Yeah, son, come on in. Yeah, I just want to say that, I'm happy to be with PBC. I just want to let you know that I'm ambitious. I want to fight the best. I want to have a rich legacy. I want hold on, young man. All that sounds great. Do you know who Floyd Mayweather is? Yeah, I know who Floyd is. Floyd is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? He's got the highest punching accuracy. He fought more world champions than anybody else. Fought more pound-for-pound champions than anybody else. Had one of the best records, got the highest pay-per-view. I mean, this guy done done it all. Like, he's a great, you know what I'm saying? He fought more world champions than anybody. I mean, you just don't get no better than that. Exactly, son. And what credit do you see them giving him? Well, yeah, they always hating on him and stuff like that. Exactly. There's a lot of people that's never going to break what Floyd has done in boxing. Floyd has done a lot. He has broken a lot of records. Yet, people that he has beat, they will tell you is better than him. Floyd is the best fighter of this generation, and he's discredited from top to bottom. You're not going to be nowhere near Floyd or get nowhere close to him. Now, I hear all this ambition stuff that you're talking about, okay? But if he can't get his credit rightfully, and we all know he's owed that, what makes you think they're going to give it to you? So you can chase this ambition, I want to fight the best mentality all you want. They don't respect that. At the end of the day, your goal is to get this money. Now, I don't know about this competitive thing. That ain't going to pan out, okay? But what I can advise you to do is we can get this money. Because if you do all that and they still trying to discredit you, what's the point of trying to do anything great? Damn. You right. So the main thing is what? Yeah, you're right. Get our money. Exactly. So this is your itinerary. These are your list of opponents. This is how we gonna run your career. The most riskiest fight you ever gonna take is on your way out. That's how we gonna run it. You cool with that? I guess so. All right, cool. That's how it goes. You have a fighter that should be celebrated. You have a fighter that should be praised. I'm not talking about him personally. I know he's a dick, but we talking about accomplishments and stuff you have done inside of boxing, and he can't get his credit, then why are you trying to pursue it? You'll never match up to what he has. The face of boxing right now don't match up to what he has done. And yet it's still, he gets more credit than he does. So let's go for the money. That's what Tank team is doing. They're not listening to no competitive boxing. They're not listening to that. They get the check either way. And if they were to pursue that, they have a prime example why not to. Look how y'all treat Devin Haney. Look how y'all treat Terrence Crawford. Look how you treat Anthony Joshua. Look how you treat all those competitive fighters that want to give you the fights and willing to fight anybody. Look how they're treated. So are you sure you want to go that route? And that's exactly what it is. That's why you'll never get Tank to move anything different. He doesn't have to. He has too many examples. And you're right. The way the boxing world has clowned Devin Haney for getting cheated, why would you want to be competitive? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 1,000% correct. 1,000%. Why would you want to? It's obvious they will accept a victory over you, even if the person has cheated. That's what they have shown you. Even if the person has cheated. Because everybody loves to celebrate the downfall of a black fighter. And that's only because they're all intimidated by you. They know you're true. Think about this. If there is a double standard in boxing, it lets you know who's the dominant. Let me say that again. If there is a double standard in boxing, it lets you know who's the dominant. Just look who they're applying the double standard to. And that's how you know who the Billy Badasses is. Because other than that, there's no reason to have a double standard, because we all can walk the same line. Double standards because we can't walk the same line. I need an advantage. I need a handicap to be considered where you are. And that's the game. And Tank team don't want to do it because they don't have to do it. They got to the money either way. So no, you're not going to be able to get Tank to do nothing. Not after Tank has seen Canelo doing what he's doing. He's not going to do that. And that's why I made this video, because it complements the last video that I made. That's why the competitive fighter is dead. At least on the American side of things. But this is why, because y'all won't honor it and y'all won't respect it. And y'all clowning a person who got cheated. Telling him to get it back in blood and all that other stuff. It doesn't matter. The point is, they want that loss. They want him to take a loss. They don't mind people cheating against the black fighter. Tank knows that. Floyd knows that. We know that. It just finally had to get to a point where it's pushed out in front of your face. But yes, man, 110%. That's why I supported Tank this entire time. Because I'm like, man, if they can love Canelo for just doing anything and don't care, well, I'm going to have one person I'm going to do that with. And I chose Tank. Now, Tank has crossed me in another way. You know what I'm saying? He went off grid for me. You know what I'm saying? Although I still support Tank, it's not going to be as supportive as it was. Because I don't support no bucking. I don't support no ankle touching. And I don't support no soft silent shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's on my personal note. But when it comes to this, man, you're 110% right. That's why the competitive fighter is freaking dead. And it won't come back until the fans change their mentality of how they treat these fighters. That's the only way we're going to begin to turn the wheel. Other than that, didn't Bill Haney just come out and said that Jake Paul is the face of boxing? Didn't he just come out and say that? That lets you know how pathetic and how bad of a shape this sport is in. Like, comment, subscribe. Bruce Vane, I'm out.